Hiya lads, how you doing today, bro? It's good to see you. We're gonna go and park up and have a very deep and personal chat about love, about being in love. So let me just park up real quick, riding a good old stolen hire bike. I'm really making the most of this. I've been out on this for like fucking 6 hours now, bro. Someone's gonna have a hefty bill. Crazy. Right. So, being in love is the most beautiful feeling you can ever experience as a human being, okay? And that's coming from me. If you guys know me, you know I'm a fucking whore, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a bit of a slag, right? And I still genuinely believe that being in love is the most beautiful thing you can ever experience. A lot of guys have a very unhealthy mindset when it comes to love, either because they've been heartbroken before, or they just see other people talking about heartbreak. A lot of guys have this fear of heartbreak. It's like this fear of things going wrong. So they close themselves off to feeling true love, to feeling that open feeling of love, because they're scared of the heartbreak, right? You'll hear things like, oh, well, I'm just not, I don't want to get attached, right? I don't want to catch feelings, this whole bullshit. Every time somebody says that, I just genuinely feel sorry for them, because I think, you like this girl, you really, really like this girl, but you're not allowing yourself to get attached to her because of the fear of heartbreak. You are missing out on the most beautiful experience on this world, on this earth, bro. Literally, you have one life and you're missing out on the most beautiful experience because of fear. And you're allowing yourself to do that. I just don't want to catch feelings. That's coming from me. I'm literally a fucking, bro. I'm a whore. I tell you guys all the time, go for a playboy phase, be a bit of a playboy, have multiple women, etc., etc. Even coming from somebody like myself, I still believe love is one of the most beautiful things, and you should never close yourself off to it. If you really like a girl to that extent where you feel like, you know what? Am I falling in love here? Like, is that what this is? Am I genuinely like really catching feelings for this girl? Don't close yourself off to it because of fear. You have to have the risk of heartbreak to truly feel true love, to truly feel that positive side of it. You have to have that polarity between heartbreak and the negative crushing lows, and then the positive being in love. Listen, bro, I promise you right now, a girl that is just a thought, never ever compare to a girl that you are genuinely in love with. A girl that you let like wake up and you guys are waking up in each other's arms, good morning, all that kind of, do you know, like the lovey-dovey shit? A hoe will never ever compare to a girl that you genuinely really care about like that. You'll never have the same experience. I was in love, bro. I was in love when I was 18. I met this girl. It was during the pandemic, during the lockdown. I met this girl. She knows who she is. If she watches my videos, she knows who she is. And I've never had that feeling again since. And it's not because, I've just, closed myself off to love. It's just simply I haven't met anybody like that. I haven't met anyone that I feel like that for. But that feeling, that period of my life where I was with this girl for just over a year. Obviously, we were on and off after that. After we broke up, I broke up with her. Long story short, we just didn't really work out. I'm not going to badmouth her on camera or nothing. I still got a lot of respect and love for her, but point being, we didn't work out, and then we were kind of on and off for another year. So we were together, I guess, in each other's presence for a very, very long time, right? And we grew very, very close. Even to this day, I'll go to places because we live literally around the corner from each other. It's kind of like a fairy tale in a sense, man. It was absolutely beautiful. It really was. Even thinking about it now, I just look back with gratitude, and it makes me smile. And obviously, I went through a period where it was saddening for me to look back on it. Obviously, went through a period where it hurt a lot. Heartbreak is genuinely one of the worst things you can experience, which is why that polarity is so scary for a lot of people, because one side is the worst pain you'll ever feel. Heartbreak is fucking horrendous. And then the other one is the best feeling you'll ever feel. Love. Being in love is absolutely beautiful, right? That's what people are scared of, though. And, I was absolutely in love with this girl. It was my first proper relationship. I had girls in the past in high school and stuff like that, but it was never anything serious. This was the first girl I was actually in love with, and I can say that confidently on camera. And it doesn't, like, I don't mind being vulnerable with you because you're my bro, and I want you to realize the truth about how this is, right? I was in love, and that time of my life was genuinely some of the best time spent. I look back now and I always have these thoughts where I'll be riding around in this park, for example, and I'll see certain spots where we used to chill. And this is not me like, I really miss her or anything like that. I called it off. I broke up with her. Obviously I did miss her, obviously it was hard for me to have to do that, but I did it I had my reasons, I had my good reasons for it. However, I still look back now and it just makes me smile. You know, I'm appreciative of the time we got to spend together. I'm appreciative of the feeling of love. And if you've never experienced being in love, you really are missing out on a crucial part of life. It's so beautiful, and it will teach you a lot about yourself. It will teach you a lot about relationships, about women. So, although I do recommend you guys go for a Playboy phase, especially while you're young, and just, you know, have your fun with loads of different girls. Go out there, go and get some experience, go and get some practice. You guys know I always preach that. But if for whatever reason, and this is kind of my philosophy, if I run into a girl and I really start to like her, and I feel like she's a girl that, you know, it's kind of like wife material, whatever you want to say, girlfriend material, main home material, right? If I run into a girl and I start to really, really like this girl, I'm not going to close myself off to love. I'm not going to, you know, reserve myself. I'm not going to hide parts of myself, or or basically just, yeah, reserve myself from the relationship because, I don't want to catch feelings, because then if I catch feelings, I might get heartbroken. That's part and parcel of it. Okay, have fun living your life in a mundane, boring way for the rest of your life because of fear. Like, that's just so stupid. Why would you ever do that? If you meet a girl that you start to like, allow yourself to feel those feelings. Open your fucking heart up and I know it sounds soppy and shit, but allow yourself to feel that love. Allow yourself to feel those feelings, because only when you do that can you truly experience and appreciate the beauty of being in love. I promise you now, I can be lay there with a girl that I don't really care about, like she's just a hoe to me. She literally have no respect for her. I know she's just a hoe. Yeah, we enjoy each other's company, we have a laugh and stuff, we can enjoy each other's company in that sense, but like emotionally wise, there is no attachment to this girl because I do not respect her. I don't see myself ever like being with her long term. That never ever and will never compare to having an experience where you wake up with a girl that you absolutely adore. You'd do anything for this girl. You'd literally die for this girl. And just waking up in her arms, or she waking up in your arms, etc. And that kind of dynamic there is so fucking beautiful, man. You know, little moments like we used to come to this park. This is a different park, actually. We used to come to a park where there's kind of like this massive lake. And we used to sit on this platform overlooking the lake and just sit there until 3 a.m. Just laughing with each other, you know, just talking about life, like really deep conversations as well. That, you're never going to get that with a fucking hoe. You're not going to get any of that with a hoe. Sitting there until 3 a.m. talking about life and aliens and conspiracy theories and spirituality and God and all this kind of stuff. Bro, like deep shit, meaningful shit, memorable shit. You're not going to get that with some fucking hoe. So don't ever close yourself off, because if you do, you'll never get to truly appreciate the beauty of that masculine and feminine dynamic, that masculine and feminine polarity. You don't get that really with a hoe. You can get it to a certain extent, but not to its fullest. And why would you not want to live life to its fullest, right? Why would you want to hinder some of your experiences in life because of fear? Because I'm scared of being hurt. What the fuck? Even if you do get heartbroken, you've survived it once. And if you've never been through it before, you will survive it. It's not going to kill you. It's not nice. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really not nice. But you learn a lot from it. The reason I am the man that I am today, with this confidence and this resilience and this assurance in myself, is because I've been through heartbreak. Every boy needs a heartbreak to make them a man. Until then, you're not a man. It's as simple as that. Every single boy needs a heartbreak. You need to have gone through a situation where you fell in love with a girl, you get absolutely heartbroken for whatever reason. Maybe she ends it with you, maybe you end it with her, whatever. It still hurts regardless either way. That will make you a fucking man. That will teach you more about life than watching my YouTube videos ever will. Okay, so you have to feel that emotion, you have to feel that experience, and you only do that by opening your heart up fully to love. So everyone's got that one girl, man, and if you haven't met her yet, if you've never experienced the beauty of being in love yet, you will if you just open your heart up to it and you don't close yourself off and you don't reserve yourself and you don't, oh, well, I don't want to catch feelings, so I'm not going to invest myself too much into this. Just do it, bruv. If you like a girl, fucking invest in it. And bruv, experience that beauty of love. That's coming from me again, bruv. I'm a fucking whore. Right? And I still wouldn't close myself off. If I met a girl today and I started to really, really like this girl and I started to see her as girlfriend material, wife material, whatever, she had some really good qualities about her. We really connected. We had deep conversations, etc. She was into the kind of same shit that I was into. Like, nature and going on walks together. She doesn't mind just going for a nice walk in the park. I would not close myself off to that. I'd embrace that fully. That is a very beautiful experience, right? And I'd embrace that. Even now, even in my current mindset where it's like, I genuinely think young men should go through a bit of a Playboy phase. But I just think love is just so beautiful, man. Don't ever close yourself off to it. That's my main point. And if you have been heartbroken before, if you've got that one girl that we can all think about, even when I'm speaking these words to you, you probably have a girl in your mind. Look back with gratitude, look back with appreciation. I still have love for this girl, I really, really do, and I don't think that will ever go. You know, they always say the true love, it's never the same after that. After your first love, it will never be the same. I think that's because it's kind of like a drug. It's like that first dopamine hit that you get from a high. You'll never be able to replicate it, and that's why we're constantly, you'll constantly have love for your first love, like forever. You'll constantly have that emotional attachment because it's the first experience of being in love. And that's not to say that if I fall in love again that it's not going to be as beautiful or as special. Absolutely it will be, but there's something different about that first high that you get from your first love. No one will, like, it will never compare to that, right? But it's beautiful. Look back with gratitude. Be thankful that you got to appreciate and experience that. You know, you only have one life, and some guys might never ever fall in love. Some guys might not ever get to experience the beauty of being in love with a girl and her being in love with you and having that perfect masculine feminine dynamic and just enjoying life together as a team. Bro, it's so beautiful, man. We used to go for bike rides in this pot. Now I'm just reminiscing, bro. Now I'm just literally like being soppy, like, oh, we used to go to bike. I don't miss her in that way, like, oh, I really want to get her back. It's been years now since we've been together, but I think about her. I do. I think about her often, and it's me being vulnerable. I think about her often, even when I'm with other girls. I think about this girl, and it's just interesting. That's what I think it is. It's that first dopamine hit you get of being in love. You'll never really be able to replicate that the same, and I think that's why it sticks with you. That's why you'll always be thinking about we'll always have that one girl, and vice versa for women. They'll always have that one guy, right? It's the same thing. There was always that one, that first love, when you were naive and you didn't really understand life and relationships and stuff. But yeah, it's beautiful. I look back and I smile, even though part of me is kind of like, you know, it would have been nice if it worked out. It would have been nice if things were different. I don't sit there crying about it. I'm not sad about it. There's no negative emotion attached to it at all. It's just beautiful. And I think when you get past the heartbreak phase and you look back with gratitude, and I can look back now at this path here where we used to cycle together and just laugh and be stupid and be silly and just not take life too seriously with each other. That was such a beautiful time, and I'll forever be grateful for that, man, because it reminds me that, you know, it's a possibility. That's how beautiful life can be. It reminds me of that. It gives me hope. So I love that, man, and I hope you can take something from this that is valuable. It's not just me talking about my ex and shit and like I really miss her, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, I hope you can take something from this, bro. The coaching is down below as always if you want to come and talk to me on a personal level. But yeah, just to summarize, do not ever close yourself off to love. I don't care if you've been heartbroken before. I don't care if you got cheated on before. I know I never want that to happen again because it was so painful. Fucking bro, get a grip of yourself. That's like saying, oh, I went and spoke to a girl in the gym and I got rejected, so I'm never going to talk to girls ever again. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're just literally hindering your experience in life. Don't ever do that. Embrace love if you ever do find it, and don't ever close yourself off. Enjoy life, get out there, stay positive, look after yourself, stay grateful. That is genuinely the key to happiness, whatever you want to call it. Peace, contentment. It's gratitude, looking at the world and being grateful. I could look at this situation right now and think, oh, I'm cold, I don't have the YouTube subscribers that I want, I'm in pain, my legs hurt, you know, I'm hungry, this, that and the other. Or I could look at it and focus on all the positives. I'm on a journey, I'm building my way up to where I want to be. It's a nice beautiful day, it's fresh, I'm out in nature. The cold's testing my resilience, it's testing my mental strength to keep myself going, etc. It's making me stronger, whatever. Just look at the world in a positive and grateful way, and you'll find that life starts to reshape itself, no matter what situation you're in. It doesn't matter how negative you could describe your situation to me right now, I guarantee I could find unlimited amount of positives that you could take from it. And if you diverted your mental energy to those positives, you'll start to feel a bit better, much better, forever. I don't remember the last time I woke up and had a bad day, but it's because of gratitude. So start fucking being a bit grateful for what you've got, being appreciative, even if it is heartbreak. Why can you be grateful for it? Ask yourself that. Why am I grateful for my heartbreak? Ask yourself that question, and then you reshape the dynamic in your brain. Get out there, make it happen, and I'll see you soon. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous, mate.